We are live in Heritage Museum to discuss with our personality, Chief Jimoh Ibrahim, a renowned expert and philanthropist in the area of art and culture. He is one of the committee set up by the UNESCO on the implementation of museum in Abuja. Talking of art and culture, he has contributed both locally and international. Chief Ibrahim has attended the recent conference of UNESCO to develop a plan for Osun Osogbo and other in Africa, reporting Olukotun Ahmed from News Extra Television.
We thank God that we have been for the year has come again, and we thank God we have been very much lucky about the UNESCO acceptance into the heritage site. Um, First and foremost, my name is Chief Jimoh Ibrahim, Bale Budu from Oshogo. I've been very much involved in the festival in the past. At least since 19, I've been working with anything concerning the group since 1966. But I became more involved since about 22 years back. So, and due to a lot of program going on, we share it for some other people at least to continue. So since before now, we didn't have a marketer, but after some time we thought we should have a marketer at least to assist us in promotion of the festival. Well, we I'm happy to say that in 19, I mean 2025, 26, we got someone who started the marketing of the festival, who strive hard to promote the festival. But after some time, I think he has to leave for someone else to take charge of the festival. So far, I'm happy. The whole thing is going on well. So that's all. I think from time to time, they used to come here. Uh, Fortunately, I happen to be the vice chairman of implementation committee of museum, National Museum and Monument from Abuja. So I am in charge of stakeholders, both the government and the community. For example, the Arts Association, the traditionalists, uh, the Babalawos, uh, Ministry of Information, uh, Ministry of Environment, and so on and so forth. So we have almost about 12 to 15 uh, stakeholders who used to brainstorm to dialogue from time to time. And the museum used to come from Abuja together with the UNESCO committee to see how it's going. That's why the museum is here to look after the growth, and they have been trying their best. I remember vividly in the 60s, I was very much close to Lagos Museum. From there, I got to know the many people at the museum. Um, Due to my romance with them, in 1982, they established Oshogo Museum. Oshogo Museum is different from any other museum. Lagos is different from Ibadan. Ibadan is different from Kano, different from Muahia. Reason is because what they are supposed to look after are different from one state or the other. In Lagos, they can showcase sculptures, artifacts, and so on, and they have teaching. They have a lot of visitors. They have galleries where people can go and people where people can exhibit. But in Moa here, it is just the military, just about when I mean the equipment used during the war, the Afra war. So in Abuja is another different thing. But here they are in charge of Osun Grove to look after the grove, to maintain it, to see that nobody approach of it, and at the same time they they look after what I'm supposed to do. So that's the difference between each and every one of them. So I would say that from time to time, the UNESCO used to send their representatives to look to check what is going on there. So so far, um, uh, they are happy that the place is going on well. Last year, the governor of Osun State was magnanimous enough to uh, provide fund for refurbishment of that place to turn it round. And today, when the UNESCO came, they were so happy about it. So I'm happy what the governor did and what uh, UNESCO found. So that's concerning the UNESCO.
Do you have any advice?
Well, I think every day, anytime they want to celebrate Ocho Festival, every family used to be involved. When we say UNESCO accept Osun Festival, Osun Grove, uh, this is due to the involvement of the community. Whether you are Christian or Muslim has nothing to do with the acceptance of the festival because that's becoming that become something that very unanimous to us here. Reason is to celebrate just like first ancestral day, ancestral day when Osogbo was founded, and she has played a leading role by preventing the Fulani warriors from entering the town, and that it has been very peaceful. So, in the whole of Nigeria, Osogbo is more peaceful than any other city that you can find. Reason is because Osogbo people are very lovely, always like the visitors.
Very accommodating.
Unlike other cities which do not actually like any visitor. We give room to visitors, we accept visitors to be a part and parcel. Why some other people don't really believe in that. But people in Osogbo, that's why there's peace relatively. So the whole family too always know their band and they know what and what to do when festival is coming like this. So, and I'm sure by the grace of God, this one too will come and go. peacefully. Though I'm sure with all the noise going on, you will discover that Osogbo is still going to be very peaceful due to the nature of the people itself, the people in Osogbo. And we don't allow any hooliganism. We don't accept kind of thuggery, because in our own blood we don't like to fight unless someone, you know, get out of band before Chobo can
Before
talk.
so we can.
So that's why I said relatively it's going to be much better and pray everything will go smoothly.
Smoothly. All right.
Those days is cleansing, uh, that is to show the announcement of the festival. In the olden days, that was the boundary of Oshobo. Uh, in those days, there wasn't any road, and where you saw is just a path in those days. So they just from the palace to that place, announcing the beginning of the festival. So after that, they will go back to the palace and pray, and so on and so forth. The next one is Olojumarindlogun. Olojumarindlogun is very symbolic. Uh, in the olden days, that is the when when Oshobo wanted to be founded, it, you know, at Ipole, it was where the community were living, Oshobo. The Laro and Olutime, both of them were living in Ipole, Ipole Omu. So there wasn't, there was a shortage of water. They want to try to check where they can find, they can find water. Olutime volunteered to go on the crusade, and he left Ipole to Oshobo. Oshobo was not just like bush. And you can imagine a hunter coming from a place where, going to where he doesn't know, where there's no road, just like the jungle, looking for water. So when he got to Oshobo, he settled at Ojoba. Where he settled now is now called Ile Alagban Ojoba, Oshobo. From there, you will see that it's a very, very hilly area. And looking down, it's very slopy. And that's how he managed little by little until he got to the river Osun. He was the one who got the lamp, 16 lamp, being used by the spirit when they were fighting, got it from the spirit. And then anytime they want to do the festival, they have to showcase the showing the day Olutima got the lamp from
Spirit.
the spirit Oshun. So it was after that the Oshun asked them to settle somewhere. If you go into the roof, there are some area there where it's a very mountain. There were a lot of stone
Yeah.
where they settled. After some time, told them to move up to where the palace is today. So since then, they have been living there peacefully. So that's how they want to show how Osun, I mean the founding of Osun. That the 14, that's about 4 days. That is coming up on Thursday, marking 9 days after is the festival. So in Osogbo we have diary for for the deities. You know, when they want to do the Egungun maybe 5 days, or it might be 130 days. Then Ogun will come up and so on and so forth. So that's how Oshogbo, there's a group founded some many years back, which is looking after that, which is OCAC, Osun Cultural Festival Committee, of which I happen to be one of the founders in those days. So since then, they have been giving out every year when this festival, that festival, the other festival will come up, and the date where it will come up.
All right, Daddy, thank you.
It will be successful, and I pray everything will go on well. Lord Almighty will continue to bring peace to Oshobo, and people will come and go, and you know, with peace, without trouble. And anytime they are leaving, where they are going back to their destination, they will not have accident.
Amen.
Thank you, Lord.
Finally, sir. Heritage, international culture, and art here in Osun State. Daddy, and what is the way forward?
Well, my advice is for people coming to the city, should go to, the galleries are, especially art galleries, are more or less about 5, 6, if not more. The younger ones have started, to establish galleries. So we have plan for them. When the UNESCO came, they asked us to establish a gallery, artist village near the grove. But it was established by the community by itself. Osogbo was the one who built the place, but the place got burnt. So since then, all the young ones have moved out, try to see
Scattered
where
around.
it is. Yeah. So therefore, even before then, there have been a lot of development in Osogbo cultural city, because Osogbo is noted for culture, and that's why people used to come here for many things. People used to come for research. Even the Osun Grove itself is under the University of Ibadan Botanical Garden, Department of, I think, Medicine, used to come there because all those trees in the bush are numbered, and they come here from time to time to study the kind of tree, what is the use, and so on and so forth. So apart from that, art exhibition, the workshop started here in 1962 by from Ibadan, from US.
After the independence.
It was Uribaya brought the artist who established that trend. But in 1964, another one was conducted by Georgina Baya, the wife of Uli. I happen to be one of them. By then, Roland Ipo has created name for himself, created name for Uchobo, because he started drama in 1963, and In 1964, Uli Bayer started, conducted a art workshop. So I happened to be manager of Droladipo National Theatre. And from there, I have opportunity to come to take part in the workshop. Having said that, three of us were selected. Myself, Seven, Rhino Wilami, and Adebisi Fabumi. So after that, other people, Susan Wenger, conducted another one. So therefore, we have produced almost about 50 to 60 artists in Oshogo. So thereby making wave, Nick from here, and we have gallery here, and he's always involved in the festival here. So I'm sure with what the festival and the movement in Oshogo now is more easier in the sense that the then government try to make see how what we can do for the community and no road network is one of the best in Oshogo that you know in the whole of I think in the whole of Nigeria maybe two places where you can find ring road. Oshobo ring road is very ring round, unlike other cities where they say they have ring road. I was told there is another one in Bida, I mean Niger. I think maybe Mina.
Okay.
So so that with that the movement doesn't create a kind of kiosk, but very peaceful movement anywhere. Uh, the when you are talking of hotels now more. I think Oshogbo is having about 112 now. I happen to be one of the chairman of Oshogbo here. That is under this Oshogbo, under our own. Whereas there's another one at the Elisha, but in Oshogbo I happen to be the chairman of Oshogbo Hotel
Hoteliers
Association.
Association.
At the same time, uh, patron of Artists Association. So also member and patron of uh, Society of Nigerian Artists Association.
Association.
So I think I have.